Good morning, everybody. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Welcome, my YouTube family, my Denture family. The reason I started this was because I got all my teeth pulled and I decided to do dentures, same day dentures. And so I've included people on my journey in this because I'm glad I did. Because if I hadn't done it, I wouldn't know all that I know, because people have been free, generous with their advice. I've listened to it. It's been like a roller coaster ride because there's so much that goes into dentures. There's so many things that you go through that you don't think about at first because you see the ads and you pay attention to those ads and think, oh, that's going to be me. Someday it might. But until then, here's the secret. When you get your teeth pulled, of course, your gums are sensitive. Some people get right in it. Like, there's some people I watch that say, oh, I went out for steak right after that. And I'm thinking, that must have been good pain meds because it hasn't worked for me like that. So, and of course, I guess I've been kind of like a pansy, so to speak, because it hurt so much and I went through so much. I was afraid. I was afraid to try new things. So what helped me is a previous denture wearer said, stop that. You start trying things. Now, at first, you can't put adhesive in your mouth because all the holes in your gums. And I still have really big holes. I just lost my last stitch, and it's been over a month. So what I do is I put the adhesive on the places I know where the big holes are not. And I concentrate it right here on the inside, on the bottom, and on the backs, not where the big holes are. And that's where I concentrate the adhesive the most. I do fill it all the way on each side. Other people say, oh, don't. But when you first are not eating, you can't use adhesive, so you can't eat. You become depressed. You lose weight. You think you're alone. You think it's never going to end. You're ready to give up. Don't. Don't. I'm here to tell you are not alone. You stay tough and you keep eating. You eat what you can ingest, and that can be drinking and not alcohol. That'd lighten things up, but no, what I mean is you ingest the things that don't hurt you. For me, it was cream of wheat, soup, protein shakes. Oh, Snooky's being so bad. Look at him. He has got, I'm sorry, just a minute. Look at that. He has torn up, got a hold of some paper towel or something, and he tears them up. Sorry, I'll get this back. Anyway, he's always doing funny things when I'm trying to make a video. Anyway, I'll get him later. I won't hurt him. I'll just take away the paper towel. So, back to where I was. You ingest whatever you can. Now, because I had done that so long, I wasn't trying different adhesives right away. And I was so frustrated because nobody's dentures are going to fit at first. If they do, it's a small miracle, large miracle, whatever. They aren't going to fit. That's okay. Everybody's going through that. This is the temporary dentures. If you're doing same day, you're in temporaries first. It is horrible. So just set yourself up and just tell yourself, each day, I'm one day closer to getting my permanents. Don't get lost in it's easy to think, oh, this is going to last forever. I'm never going to. There are some things that will never be the same. Some things you may never eat again. I look at the health benefits. It helped me realize that I was like a lawnmower, man. I could do anything, eat anything, chew anything. It won't be like that. And it's going to be fine. You concentrate on all that you can do. So, get all the nutrition that you can, any way that you can. They have that Oix, I think it's called, yogurt, that has no sugar, 15 grams of protein, no additives, and that helped me a lot. Soup helped me a lot. Protein shakes helped me a lot. You do whatever you can do. So, slowly, I built up my food intake, and then finally, I realized if I didn't start eating something, I was going to starve. It was making me miserable. I was weak. I was tired. And I kind of lost hope. And that's a bad place to be. So one person said, What are you doing? Start trying to eat something. Why aren't you eating? Well, I'm saying, well, at first my dentures don't fit. Obviously, soon as you can start using adhesive, you use it. Don't be afraid to try all the different kinds that are out there. That's what I did. I tried Polygrip. I tried Fixident Precision Hold. Now I'm on Fixident Ultra. Okay, so what is my problem? I'm thinking, why aren't any of these working? I figured it out. First, yes, the bottom denture is from hell. Doesn't fit, isn't going to fit, never. I've had relines, never going to fit. So what can I do in the positive until I can get to my permanents that I hope fit? Anyway, Miss Olivia, I have on order secure denture adhesive that's waterproof. I'm going to try that. But I figured out what my problem was. People said, take small bites. I like to eat, man. So I figured out that what happens to me is after I eat is when they really start to bother me. And it's my own fault because I don't like them sitting there. I don't like the feeling. So I do, I wish I could show you what I've got that I can eat. Just a second, let me get it. Because it's great. I'll hurry just a minute. Watch Snooky play with his animal, right? I'm sure you can see him. Oh. Okay, I'm hurrying. Yes. Okay, here I come. Okay, I'm hurrying. All right. Look at this. Look at this. It's wonderful. It is, here we go. Let's see. I've got it all wrinkled so you can't see it. Giovanni Rana. Rana's Italy's most loved ravioli. Okay, so I can eat this. And it's wonderful. Yeah, it says family size because I'm a family. No. Anyway, I love this stuff. And I can eat it. And it only takes like 3 minutes to boil, so it's great. Awesome. Try it. Look it's fresh. Okay, so what's your point, Corinne? My point is find the stuff that you like, and that is the stuff that will help you get through this. Now, the serious side is that some people are getting really discouraged. They're really depressed because when you have all your teeth out, it's a very humbling experience. You don't look like you did. You don't talk like you did. Everything changes. Everything. And sometimes we can get lost in what we aren't, and it's hard to concentrate on what we are. So, my personal advice, and you don't have to take it, might mean nothing, that's fine, but take this time to really concentrate on all that you are, not all that you aren't, right? So say maybe I can't walk. Well, what can you do? Are you a kind person? Are you a good friend? Are you reaching out to people? Or are you isolating? Whatever, this personal has nothing to do with dentures. But my point is, when you're depressed, do something for somebody else. Maybe there's a shut-in that needs somebody to visit them or needs somebody to call. Stay busy on the positive because we all know the negative train. When you're negative, you keep going down and feeling less and less. And this can do that to you. That's psychologically damaging to lose your teeth. So I always say, whether it's people in recovery, whether it's, people in depression, you stay busy. That's what helps me, is I stay busy. I'll stay busy cleaning, doing the dishes, doing laundry, as much as I hate laundry. But it keeps me busy, right? And so look at all that you can do and not all that you can't. And that helps me. I'm just saying, stay busy. And try to just figure out the things that you can do that get your mind off it, that make you happy, the things that you can, I've learned just from, because my biggest thing was that, I don't talk the same, but you're listening from inside this bone cave that you're talking out of, right? So everything sounds different to you, but other people aren't hearing what you're hearing. So stop dogging yourself on the way you're speaking. Yeah, it's hard at first because you're falling over your words and people are what? You keep going, right? Because I remember when the first week, I went to silent prayer. They have it at our church where you don't speak. They play music for the first part, whatever. But then afterwards, they'll say, does anybody want prayer or want to pray for the sick, want to pray for the addicts, want to pray for the whatever. And somebody asked me to pray, and I'm like, oh, no. And I couldn't speak, but it wasn't about me. It was about what I could do for the kingdom. I'm not going to get religious right here, so I'm going to go on. But it forced me to realize I had to do it, right? There's things you have got to do in order to get to the next part of this journey. You can do it. You can make it. It will be fine. Some things will never be the same. That is what it is. But you concentrate on all you are. Own this. Own what you're going through and learn from it, because other people need you to say, you know, if I didn't have all the other people that said, hey, it's going to be all right, I went through it too, then I realized that, oh, other people are doing this, I can do it, I can go forward. So own these things. Learn them. Learn what you can do with them, not what you can't. Look at the positives, right? And like I said, it's a good, humbling experience. Is what it is. I'm going forward. Whatever. And now I notice I'm looking at people's mouths. I can spot other denture wearers. You know, before I never thought about it. But anyway. So, back to products. Sorry, I got a tangent there. You're going to need Benzodent, people, because you're going to get all confident and start gnawing on stuff you shouldn't gnaw on. You know, and you're like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Benzodent will help you. You can put it in before you do your adhesive and all that. That really helps a lot. Because I got crazy. I thought, well, I'm going to try. I'm going to start trying stuff. I cannot do meat. I don't care what anybody says. I can't do steak. I am going to do meatloaf because I know I can do meatloaf. Just got a feeling. So that's going to be one something I'm going to have ahead in my, after 21 days of whatever. Our church is having a fast. So I won't be doing red meat. But anyway, I tried Fixodent powder. I tried Mixodent with the adhesive. It's not doing. There is a guy that he sells stuff online. Denture Fit. I'm sure that people will know. And they say it's great stuff, but I can't use it right now because it'll ruin my warranty on my dentures if I try anything weird. So keep that in mind. But they say it's awesome. So after I get into my permanents and everything, because this is ongoing. This won't just quit when you get your permanents. It's going to be a lifelong thing. You're going to have to go back for relines. That's just part of it. It's not going to end when you get your permanent. So the guy, Denture Fit, gosh, you guys, help me out. Write down the man's name and the link. Brian Wood, you know who he is. I'm going to say his name's Bill. He's really nice. But he has this great stuff that really works well that you can put in your dentures to make them real secure. And this guy, he'll eat apples. He eats the strangest stuff. It's like, wow, he is a rock star. So anyway, you guys write it down there for me because I forgot. And I got to move on because this is dragging out. Stain away, that's in case your dentures get stained. They will get stained if you eat weird stuff. You know, grape juice, blueberries, stuff like that. This will help keep them sparkly white. Well, as white as they can be, right? And your denture bath. Some people sleep in their dentures. Go team, I can't do that. I need to rest my mouth. It helps me. It helps just rest that tissue. Obviously, make sure you're brushing your tongue, cleaning your tongue. Some people use a butter knife and scrape it down their tongue because something different happens with dentures, the chemicals in your mouth. So anyway, be sure to brush your mouth inside, brush your tongue. Keep good oral care because, I know, did you hear that? I couldn't help it. Keep good oral care. Slip of the tongue. And some people just use Dawn dishwashing liquid to clean their dentures with. I know, it sounds weird, doesn't it? But there's no taste. One thing to warn you about, I'm going to go real quick because we're on 14 minutes. The reline tastes like perfume being poured into your mouth. and it stays there. It's a nasty taste all the time. Perfume smell comes out of your mouth. It's just a horrible taste, the reline crap. They need to reformulate that. Anyway, so what somebody said, and it helps, is soak your dentures in mouthwash. Don't be afraid to soak them, and then that'll help permeate into that. You're still going to have that nasty perfume smell and taste, but it helps dilute that taste a little bit. Okay, you guys, I got to go. I've dragged on and dragged on. Hey, have a blessed day. Make a difference in the world, a positive difference. I know there's a bunch of negative out there, but you concentrate on being light and love, generous, giving, loving, you know, just whatever you can do. Each person makes a difference. You can make a difference. No matter where you're at, what you're doing, how you're living, you can make a difference in someone else's life. Keep going, keep trying, keep believing, keep fighting. We only live once. Let's keep it in today. And as I say, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Use that wisdom. He'll help you. And anyway, I'll see you guys later. Stay strong. Love you guys. And I'll be back to give you updates on the adhesive nightmare. Woo! All right. Talk to you later. Bye.